In Greenville County, South Carolina, deputies were called to the Poinsett View Apartments late one night in response to a report of a domestic dispute taking place between a man and his girlfriend just before 11:30 p.m. And when officers arrived, they encountered 29-year-old Johnny Rodriguez, who became increasingly hostile with the officer, simply asking for his side of the story, causing the situation to go from bad to worse for Rodriguez.
I don't like the dog. Say again. No, I'm just asking you what happened so we can have both sides. We know.
I'm sure.
No, what happened?
Nah, we're just arguing, bro. I'm arguing with her. What the fuck she said?
I can't tell you what she said. Just like I'm not gonna tell her what you said. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
Can you turn this down? So listen, if we only have one side of the story and she's saying something happened, then
What happened?
we only have one side of the story to go on.
You ain't arrested me. I'll tell you that.
I'm not saying. I'm trying to say, if you don't tell us what happened, we only have one side of the story. That's what I'm trying to say.
We was arguing with like what?
Did you hit her?
No.
So why would she say that?
I pushed her and I hit her.
Did you? You're telling me like I know what's going
I
on.
ain't getting locked up. I'll tell you that.
I didn't tell you. What is that?
I ain't going down without a fight.
Dude, don't get shot.
I shoot.
Hey, 41 Bravo. 41 Bravo, come here. Hey, dude, don't get shot. Don't get shot, bro.
Shoot it.
Put that knife down.
What the fuck you trying to do?
Put that knife down, bro.
Put it down. Nobody.
Echo 29 has a knife. Bro, put it down. Put the knife down.
Put it down. For what?
Put that knife down.
I ain't doing shit.
You're gonna get shot, bro. 31 Bravo.
During the encounter, the deputy fired his weapon, striking and killing Rodriguez at the scene, and officers later confirmed that he was an armed threat, leading to the homicide eventually being ruled as justified, and the officer being cleared of any wrongdoing. In Little Rock, Arkansas, what began as a verbal argument inside of an apartment building quickly escalated into violence, as several men were involved in a heated back and forth with another man named Marlon Lakin, a man they would quickly find out was armed with a rifle and wouldn't hesitate to shoot it.
Somebody want to start wrong?
Yeah.
When? Just now?
Yeah. Come on with me. Then she got the other pole. Let me get these other poles. Just one to yourself, bud. You got another pole on?
Hey, them niggas. This nigga right there with the Drake, man. Right there. Good.
Get down, Red. Y'all straight, bud? Y'all straight?
Lakin fired multiple shots, striking one of the men during the chaos, and the victim was rushed to the hospital and survived his injuries. Police then quickly arrived on the scene and arrested Lakin, taking him into custody, and he was subsequently charged with unlawful use of a firearm and assault with a deadly weapon, and his bond was set at $1.5 million. On October 24, 2024 in San Diego, California, officers responded to a 911 call regarding an alleged domestic situation involving a firearm, and when 31-year-old Marcus Evans stepped out of the residence, he did so shirtless, barefoot, and with his arms raised, telling officers that he was unarmed. Surveillance video captured him calmly complying with police instructions as they spoke to him in the front yard, before the situation took a dramatic turn, when officers would take action that many felt was unnecessary cruelty for a man who appeared to be surrendering.
Male with no shirt, no shorts, being arrested. Hands up. Male, no shirt, no shorts. Thank you.
I have no
like a man. Why you shoot me? You try and run, you will be bit by police cars. Why you shoot me? Hey, Plant, please get this all on camera. They shot me. I am not locked up. I am not. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm right here on my property. Marcus, I'm concerned. I have not seen you. I'm not concerned. Hey, you guys got the biggest lawsuit in San Diego. Ow! Hey, stop! 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 Please! Stop! 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 Why are you trying to shoot me? Why are you trying to help? Ow! Ow! Please stop! Ow! Ow! Oh no!
Despite Evans' apparent compliance, officers discharged 3 beanbag shotgun rounds, striking him in the torso, shin, and groin, before deploying a police K-9 unit which bit his arm repeatedly. And after being taken to the hospital, it was found that he had multiple injuries, including bruised ribs and damage to his arm, but he was never charged with a crime and no weapon was found at the scene. And in 2025, Evans received the $875,000 settlement from his excessive force lawsuit against the city, but many argue this wasn't enough and that the officer should have been fired and face legal charges. In Pueblo, West Colorado, outside a local dispensary, a man named Jack and another man named Kevin Hernandez's casual conversation rapidly escalated into a heated argument, and what began as strong words being exchanged quickly turned physical when Hernandez would throw a punch, a decision which he would quickly come to regret. After throwing a punch, Hernandez tried to grab the gun but failed, before being struck multiple times and ultimately had his life taken, while the shooter was eventually exonerated on claims of self-defense. On January 29, 2026 in Forest View, Illinois, police responded just before 6 p.m. to reports of shots fired near Synergy Logistics on West 47th Street, and when officers arrived, they found 58-year-old Amin Alwan unresponsive in the parking lot with gunshot wounds after being shot by his own son named Hassan Alwan multiple times. And when first responders arrived to the scene, they immediately began CPR, but unfortunately for him, the situation was already grave. .30-year-old Hassan Alwan was later taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder in connection with his father's death, and he's currently being held in Cook County Jail with no bond as the investigation on the motive continues.